Hey y'all, it's Zaney W here. I'm doing something a bit different. Apart from my usual norm on Twitch, which is usually me yelling at video games, making an ass of myself. With Twitch, it's nice for me to be live. Be funny, react to things. But I've been banging my head against a wall trying to come up with a solution for my YouTube content. I wanted to kind of go into the norm, kind of do highlights, do Twitch content, and none of that was making me happy trying to do that. Like, it's a lot of work, and props to anybody who can do it and sustain it. It's just doesn't seem to be my format. Now, don't get me wrong, when I click go live, I plan on trying to at least entertain and hopefully bring some laughs, maybe some smiles. But for YouTube, it just feels like a completely different medium for me. For me, it's just, I want this to be a little different. I want it to be something of my own. I will be continuing streaming, but like I said, it's just two different mediums. I want to be able to take a bit of a more serious tone here. Not too serious, but kind of voice my 2 cents on certain topics or talk about things that may not be appropriate on Twitch. Here, I don't know if it's a normal thing for a Twitch streamer to do, but I feel like this format will be more sustainable for as long as I can pretty much see. It's just you and me. Maybe some gameplay, maybe not. Depends on how I'm feeling. It's really just an open book. It's kind of a sandbox, and I think that's nice. When I was writing this, I really didn't have an introduction for myself. So, hey, what's up? Zaney_W. I'm 22. You can mainly find me on Twitch playing video games, but I work full-time as an active duty government slave. And I use government slave as a term not because of it being a bad profession, but it's the way it makes me feel. It's not quite the right fit for me. And I'm sure many other people have fallen into a career field or fallen into a rut to where they feel pigeonholed to maybe it's a certain study, maybe it's a certain job, maybe you just don't quite know what you're doing yet, and that's okay. I think it's a great opportunity for those who know opportunities or no direction, much like myself, but me and good old Uncle Sam really don't see eye to eye on everything. I'll be relieved of my responsibilities to the government in about 8 months, and that'll be great. Part of the main reason I'm wanting to do something like this is I struggle a lot with depression, anxiety, and recently I found out I have a case of PTSD. Not that I'm waking up in the middle of the night screaming, "They're in the fucking bushes!" But I was beat pretty severely by my older sibling, and that has lasting effects. I'm easily startled when someone raises their hand near me or catches me off guard. I'll flinch, I'll shut down, and it's only been getting worse. It hasn't gotten better, and I've been having about the same habits since I was about 9, 8, 10, 12. I can't remember, but it's been a long time. The way I thought of it was the way someone says something mean to you or says something off to you, you feel some type of way and you get a reaction, and I just felt it as like, mine was more of a physical reaction. It wasn't a part for the norm, because if someone raises their fist at you, you're probably going to flinch. I didn't see it as like an actual problem until my therapist kind of broke it down for me, and it makes sense. Now, I've been getting therapy for my second time now. I was in therapy about 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago. And it wasn't a great experience. I was tossed between a psychologist and a psychiatrist, back and forth the same day. So I talked to the psych, and then I talked to the psychologist, and I was just on and off 10 different antidepressants, and nothing really seemed to be working. And that's kind of poor to the point that nothing really did get better. That was only my first year of active duty, and this time's been a lot different. I kind of have a little bit more control over my treatment, and I have a lot more knowledge going into it, and I'm not seeing government provided psychiatric help or psychologists or therapists, whatever you want to call them. And it's been a really good experience so far, and I highly recommend being able to, if you're able to get one, or if you have someone just to talk to. I mean, it goes miles, and it's an awesome feeling. Just being able to psychoanalyze yourself and kind of be able to get a grip on what you have going on, because we all do. I mean, you see celebrities who think that have everything just off themselves, or people go missing and find their bodies, and it's sad. And especially now in the days of Rona, civil unrest, mass hysteria, loneliness, and inactivity. I mean, it's hard. It's hard for all of us. And it's important to take care of yourself, because you matter. Whether it's to yourself, to a loved one, to someone you haven't met yet, you matter. And you need to come first, because you can't be someone's partner, someone's parent, someone's teacher, someone's friend, if you can't help yourself. And sometimes we need other people that have it sort of figured out, or can guide us in the right directions to get us to that next step, to build that bridge so we can move forward and do great things and meet great people and share smiles that are much needed. But at the same time, everyone needs that ear to tug on and that shoulder to rest on, that gentle touch to make you feel at ease. Life is hard, and it's only getting scarier, and it's only getting weirder, and maybe I can at least do my bare minimum to get out when I need to, and maybe y'all can do the same. Let me know if there's anything y'all need. My DMs are open. The comment section's free. Maybe we'll talk about it offline, or maybe I'll talk about it in a video, if you're cool with it. But the plan going forward is we'll talk about my experiences, what I've learned through those experiences. We'll talk through some questions you might have, current events, my take on topics, or maybe some feel-good stuff. Maybe there's some good going around and we just need a little bit of that today. It's really just, this is going to be my open journal, and I'm here, and so are you. So let's make it through it. All right. Peace.